Everything you're about to hear is speculation. Until Valve says something to be true, everything should be taken with a grain of salt. That's how pretty much anything in this kind of industry should be handled. And remember, I'm Tyler McVicker, the Passionate Gamer, and this is not a news channel. This video is brought to you by Skillshare, an excellent video sharing platform where professionals can teach anyone how to do anything. Those professionals are creating really well put together and edited editorials and how-tos on exactly what you would like to learn across dozens of different categories with hundreds of different options to choose from. Personally, I've been watching some of the film and video how-tos. Specifically, I really enjoyed the Cinematography Basics, Understanding Filmmaking Style by Zach Mulligan. I've also been trying to learn how to use Adobe Premiere instead of Sony Vegas through Skillshare, actual applicable things to my job. So if you'd like to be able to get a deal on Skillshare, check out my link down in the description below and get to learning as much as you possibly want. I hope you can find something useful out of Skillshare. I know that I did, and let's get going. It seems that every few days we get word that another important individual from Valve Software has exited the company. Mike Ambinder, Jeff Reitman, Steve Noonan, and Dario Casali have all left Valve within the last few days, at least according to Valve's own website. Generally speaking, people leaving Valve is not that big a deal. However, I want to point out something in particular. Dario Casali is one of the last few remaining individuals that was at Valve at its formation during the development of Half-Life. And sure, he was there for 25 years, he could leave at any time. Mike Ambinder is the only person at Valve to give a public speech about Valve's own development into brain-computer interfacing. BCI, brain chips, the stuff Elon Musk has been trying to do. Remember, BCI is something that Gabe Newell stated was an extinction event for all other forms of entertainment media. Meaning, Newell believes that if BCI gets popular enough, every other form of entertainment media will no longer exist. BCI will supplant it, make the old stuff so obsolete that not a single human being will want to partake in it, at least enough to support the business models of any of these industries. But the people responsible for this research and development are leaving Valve. And this comes around the same time as John Carmack leaving Facebook Meta, meaning one of the original people behind the Oculus VR platform is gone. It seems a lot of experimental interactive hardware is taking a back seat lately. Valve has seen massive gains within the Steam Deck, and the loss of Ambinder is telling. Gabe Newell actually opened a separate company outside of Valve to continue working on the brain interfacing stuff. It's likely that Valve themselves are just done. They weren't really interested in it to begin with. This was a pet project of Gabe Newell himself, going all the way back to 2016. He's been very interested in achieving immortality of some sort using technology attached directly to an individual's brain. It's possible that the bad publicity that Elon has been getting related to brain-computer interfacing with his own Neuralink company may have something to do with Valve wanting to change their stance in order to avoid the bad optics. However, Valve hasn't strayed away from bad optics in the past card games. The prototypes that I've discussed with other people are terrifyingly interesting, but I don't want to purchase anything like that, and none of that makes me want to play a Half-Life game. The thing that actually worries me about this entire situation is we're very close to a project being quote-unquote shippable, and that's a point in time where Valve has a record of looking at a project when it's about 75 to 80% done and saying to themselves, this isn't it, I don't like it, let's scrap it and move on. Hopefully, Neon Prime is still in development. Hopefully, the individuals that are leaving Valve did so on good terms. CSGO will be getting a Source 2 update any month now. The Steam Deck will be getting a somewhat substantial revision within the next year. Neon Prime will be done within the next 18 months, and we'll likely be seeing the next Half-Life game within the next 3 years. Valve is busy, so hopefully we'll be seeing something soon. Hopefully these things that are occurring behind the scenes have nothing to do with the content or quality of work behind the scenes. Valve is no stranger to mass layoffs. It's happened a couple of times in the past. Let's hope that's not happening again. Follow my Twitter and join my Discord to keep up with everything that I am covering and studying. And if you want to see more content like this, support me on my Floatplane and Patreon pages. Thank you very much for watching. I am Tyler McVicker, the Passionate Gamer, and I hope you're having a good day. Adios.